All right, welcome back. An update from Memorial Gym, college basketball. Middle Tennessee now leads at Vanderbilt 60-56, just over 3 minutes to play in the second half. So the Blue Raiders have taken the lead now over the Commodores. And again, Steve Lehman will have highlights of this game coming up over on News Channel 5 at 10. Again, 3:05 to go. Middle Tennessee leading Vanderbilt 60-56. Good game going on between these two mid-state rivals. All right, back to Titans talk right now. The Titans head to Arizona for a big game Sunday against the Cardinals. Be a critical game for their divisional, what am I trying to say here? Their divisional title hopes. Spit it out. All right, let's hear from Marcus Mariota. He can talk better than I can.
This will be the first trip for this team to the stadium, but you, I'm thinking, might have some good memories from playing there.
Yeah. I was fortunate enough to play there. My redshirt freshman year, we played in the Fiesta Bowl. We ended up beating Kansas State. It was definitely a good memory and a good way to end a really good season.
It's been a while, but when you have that kind of a memory of the stadium, is that maybe just beat over a little bit as you go into Sunday?
Honestly, really can't really think about it. It's in the past. My main focus is just being able to execute with these guys.
In what ways do you think this trip will be good for the team in terms of bonding?
Yeah, looking forward to it. It's an opportunity for us to get away together, do some things together, and whenever you have a chance to do that, I think it'll bring your team closer.
Is there anything out there that when you do have some free time you want to do that you in college maybe didn't have time to do?
I'm definitely heading to In-N-Out for sure.
They tipped you off on what any of the activities might be? Is it golf or anything like that on the off day?
Honestly, I'm not even thinking about that yet. We got a game coming up. We'll cross that road when it comes.
How do you approach playing a center defensive back like Patrick Peterson?
You know what? It's going to be tough. It's a challenge. We just got to go out there and do the best that we can. We can't be afraid to throw against him, but at the same time, we understand where he's at, and we do know that he can make a bunch of plays and can change the game.
Mike has talked about how some of the low shotgun snaps kind of put you guys at a disadvantage timing-wise and throw things off. What kind of conversations do you have with Ben about that and how important that get better?
Those things happen. Can't do much about it, and I can do a better job of handling the snap and getting my eyes back downfield.
Marcus, I know you said before last week you wanted to do a better job maybe with your feet and your legs getting past. Were you conscious of that at all Sunday? Did you feel like you did a better job?
Felt good. Looking back on the tape, I thought it was a lot better, more consistent. Still can improve, but those are things that I continue to work on out here.
You got the footwork, kind of the inconsistencies. Does that date back to rehabbing the injury in the off season? Do you think about that still, or is that you move past it?
Yeah, I move forward. What I try to do now is just focus on how I can improve that out here on the practice field and do everything that I can to get reps at it.
A little bit on Peterson. Do you like these kind of matchups as a quarterback going against getting the better of a guy like that?
For sure, it's a great challenge. You're talking about probably one of the better secondaries in the game, and I played against a couple of these guys in college, and it's going to be a fun opportunity and I look forward to it.
What would it mean to get Richard back this week?
Huge. He's a vital part of this team, vital part of this offense. He's a big-time weapon and that can do a lot of different things and can score at any point in time.
Marcus, what about the challenge just in general of going on the road for a couple of weeks at such a critical time in the season with so much on the line?
Well, I think it's different. It's the first time I'm doing it. But at the same time, it's an opportunity for us to get away together as a team. And I think that's going to benefit us and bring this team closer. And I do think it'll help us down the stretch.
Is there a mental value in sort of ending the small run of interceptions that you had and sort of having a clean game for you?
I guess. I just do my job. I really focus on taking care of the football, and last game was a step in the right direction, and I look forward to continuing that.
It's a good feeling for you and the team to be playing meaningful football again here in December. The first year was obviously tough for the last 2 years. Winning records, meaningful football, is that
Yeah, absolutely. And this is what we've worked for. This is what we want. This is where we want to be. And I think as we continue forward, these experiences, these things will continue to help us grow as an organization.
You got 5 rushing touchdowns this year. Do you still feel like you catch defenders flat-footed or surprised sometimes?
Not necessarily. I think we do a good job of scheming it up, and I think we create advantages because teams aren't, looking for certain things, or we make a different look, and it puts defenders in tough situations. So just got to give a lot of credit to the coaches.
Your speed entirely what it was before the injury?
That's tough to say. I'm not sure, and yeah, not too sure about that.
What's the confidence level of this offense? Is it high, or do you feel like you can achieve a lot more? Do you still feel like the offense still has a lot to prove?
Well, I think confidence is high. I think we can still improve, though. And when we're able to win football games where we're not playing to the best of our abilities, that's huge. And you got to give a lot of credit to the defense and special teams. But at the same time, if we start pushing into all cylinders and our defense continues to play well and the special teams continues to do their job, this team can be very good.
Are you kind of waiting on a performance, kind of like last year against Green Bay, that kind of breakout game?
Not necessarily. I think we just got to continue to do our jobs, continue to execute, continue to get away from mental errors, and find ways just to make plays. And I think we've had guys have made plays in critical situations, and really that's all you can ask for. But obviously we can definitely improve.
Kind of on your speed, do you ever have any guys come up to you after the game and say, man, you're a lot faster than I think you look on film?
No, not really. That's a great question. I mean, I've gotten challenged before in a race, but never really surprised anybody.
Who's challenged?